All right, we are back for more. Let's hop back into the run with the bards and see what kind of shenanigans we can get up to. So we left off just making it to the grove. There's a couple things that I want to do here before we push too far forward, but I do hope that in today's video we can get Karlach and we can respec our whole team. There's a lot of cool stuff I want to show you with what we're going to do for that. So yeah, I'm hoping that's what we can do today. Okay, so first thing that we want to do here is we want to make sure that we save Arabella is the first thing we want to do. There's a lot of things that we have to do to get the Ring of Protection, and the Ring of Protection is something that I highly want in all of this. So we have to make nice and save all of the tiefling children that we can. So that's our goal.
Stories about you. How you all live underground and steal kids away.
Okay, so we're gonna go with, you're thinking of the Lulsworn should you see a pair of red eyes run.
Oh. Okay. Hey. Would you like to see something fun? Go on. Take this ring. It's lucky.
So we're gonna take the ring.
Heads or tails?
Let's call heads.
Heads it is. See? That's the kind of luck you get from one of my lucky rings. I've got more where that came from. Real cheap too. Interested?
We'll go, hold on, one coin toss doesn't prove anything.
Let's go again. Heads or tails? Call it.
We'll call tails this time.
Tails! There. Happy?
Take the ring back. I want to check your wares.
That's what I got.
Okay. Sell a few things just to clear out our inventory a little bit. I don't want to go over the 144. I don't know why this stuff isn't going into the camp's pack supplies. That.
Nothing cool.
You suddenly feel something moving against your back and turn.
Okay. So we're going to say, relax, I won't get angry. You didn't even manage to get anything from me. We want to be kind to her here.
I'm sorry.
Hey, you here to trade or?
Okay, we're just going to leave.
Hi, I guess.
Okay. So we're going to go save Arabella.
Please, let my daughter go right now.
She's a thief, hellspawn, and you will wait for Korga's judgment. Now get back!
Oh, let me through, Mragrasham, or I'll rip your damn throat out!
I want to have a word. Calm, Magrin. Give her a chance. You, step back. We'll not tolerate drow in here.
Ah, the racism. If it weren't for me, you'd be overrun by goblins by now. I'll go worry, please. I'm not looking for trouble. Can you just let me by?
No, and you'll find trouble all the same unless you get out of my sight.
A moment, Giorna.
What? Why would she allow one of them? I suppose so. Yes. You. Apparently Korga wants to see you. Go ahead. But a word of warning. One wrong move and every single animal here will tear you apart.
Okay, so we're going to talk to Volo.
Forgive my surprise. It's rare to find your kind above ground. Rare and intriguing on a day already packed with intrigue. You were at the gates just now, no? When the goblins came? You saw them up close? A few questions, if you please. There's no overstating my interest.
Fine, ask your questions.
Glory. Now then, how would you describe that particular batch of goblins? Size, nature, distinguishing qualities?
You search your mind, successfully recalling various details of goblin behavior.
So we've got 2 bard choices, a classic raid gang complete with lasher and a smattering of booyogs. Or didn't you see the tentacled ship? It was an illithid invasion force. The goblins were being controlled. We're going to go with the first one.
My, a scholar after my own heart. Spent much time among goblins?
The time was spent among books. I'm a student of the page. I'd rather not say we're done here. I'm not unfamiliar with their kind, certainly.
Shocking little creatures, aren't they? Still, there's quite a bit more to them than most accounts allow. I myself plan to record the world's most extensive catalogue of their means and habits. A blue ocean of information, I dare say. Now, I've a few more questions, if you don't mind. And the dragon they had marching in the rear, was it of the brass or silver variety?
So once again, we have 2 more bard options here. Neither it was a gold dragon, scales glittering and wings gleaming, or dragons really how gauche. We're going to go with that one.
Witness declined to comment on nature of dragon. Last question, then you'll be quite free. Did the attackers rally to the absolute when they fell upon the gates?
Quite so, they sang the phrase like a battle hymn. I like taking the bard options when we can.
Oh, curious. Oh, curious indeed. I've interrogated one, a captive in this very camp. She reports they've abandoned their god Maglabiat in favor of someone called the Absolute. The scandal!
Dramatic. Yeah.
Oh, I'd imagine him quite displeased. Since their change in allegiance, these goblins are informed by a kind of strategy anathema to their kind. I, for one, intend to get to the bottom of it. I'm just preparing to head to their camp as we speak, in fact. If you'll excuse me, I ought not to dawdle.
Be careful, goblins aren't known for their mercy.
Oh, never you mind. Who needs mercy when you've a quick tongue, hmm? And an invisibility potion stashed in your back pocket? Until we meet again.
Okay. So there's a couple things that we want to avoid here. The harpy fight over here, I don't want to take just yet. I would really, really like to be at least level 4 before we do that.
Dance upon the stars tonight. Smiles and pain will fade away. Words of mine will change. No. Become.
Sing words of mine will turn to ash.
Words of mine will turn to ash when you call the last light down.
Continue singing.
Moon reminds me of your grace. All the love I can't repay. Rest and know that I will pray. Farewell, my dear old friend. Wait, that's it!
I love Elfira. I was so bummed that she was not actually a character that could join the party. So it would have been great to actually have a bard character that could join the party. Not that we're not going to have our own party of bards. But she would make a great addition to the team, let's be honest. We're going to steal that idol at some point. We're going to do it. I need that ring of protection. And once again, for anybody who doesn't remember from last time, our goal is going to be to maximize experience gains to the best that we can, avoid fights that would be detrimental to keeping the run alive,
Thank you.
and trying to be strategic about the order in which we do things. As an example, if we clear the goblin camp before going back to fight the harpies and free the tiefling child, he will die. So we definitely have to make sure that we do things in a specific order to try to make sure that those things don't happen. You're welcome. Just keep at it.
It's been so long since Sorry. Damn it.
It's all right. Let it all out.
I don't usually. I'm all right. I haven't finished a song since Lihala died. I haven't played at all, if I'm honest. She was playing her lute. We didn't hear the gnolls coming. There was so much blood. I can still smell it.
Sounds terrible. I'm sorry.
It was awful. I couldn't look at a lute without hearing her screaming. Until now, I'd forgotten what it was like. That itch in my fingers to perfect a song. The Weeping Dawn will be my gift to her. Thank you. I needed this.
Okay. So now we're going to go back here. There's a locked chest with a hat made specifically for bards. +8 on a 10 roll. Nat 20. Didn't even need it. Alright. So, we have now... Come on. Why?
Let's move.
Okay, that was weird. Alright, so the cap curing, when you inspire an ally using Bardic Inspiration, they also regain 1 to 6 hit points. So even though we haven't... so she's the only bard we have right now with Bardic Inspiration, so we're going to wear it on her. We are going to give it to Shadowheart, though, because Shadowheart is going to be decked out in gear that augments her healing. And while you may be going, well, that makes sense, because she is the cleric and she's going to be a healer, she's not going to be a cleric. But she's still going to be our main party healer. We want to go down here real quick. There is an item down here that we can get. that I just found out about somewhat recently. There's a rock here. I guess we're gonna have Lazelle move it because. There we go. All right, and now we can get the Amulet of Sylvanas, which gives us a lesser restoration. And since we have speak to animals, we'll go talk to the bear.
He didn't come back, did he? His smell is gone. He's gone. Master, he left with the weaponed two legs. He said he'd be back. But I can smell them, the weaponed ones, and I cannot smell him. He's not coming back.
Don't worry, he'll be back.
No, the woods have gone dark. There's too many predators lately, even for Master.
Okay, so now we're gonna go save Arabella. We are going to learn of the plot and go talk to the healer that's here.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please. I'm sorry.
This is madness, Korga. She's just a...
A what, Wrath? A thief? A poison? A threat? I will imprison the devil. And I will cast out every stranger.
Thief, poison, what's this girl's actual crime?
Girl? You mean parasite? She eats our food, drinks our water, then steals our most holy idol in thanks. Wrath, lock her up. She remains here until the rite is complete. And keep still, devil. Tila is restless.
Come, Korga. We took back the idol. Surely...
Do it.
We're gonna go with Bard Persuasion. Sylvanas was more concerned with nobly sown seeds than punishing children. Was he not? So it's 15. We're gonna use Guidance. The tough roll. Don't think that's gonna be enough. Maybe? No, just shy. That's unfortunate. If we have Inspiration, we'll re-roll. Yeah, we get 2. I want to make this roll. Okay, that'll get us there. Excellent.
The words of the Tree Father, spoken plain. It is as you say. Sifisif, Tila to me. Out, thief. My grace has its limits.
And this also goes farther than
Thank you,
just
Korga.
this scene here.
Master Halsin...
Halsin isn't here. Keep his name off your tongue, lest Tila pierce it.
Okay, so we want to talk to Shadowheart.
I know that look. You're wondering why I was in pain before. Let's just clear the air about that now. It's just an old wound that hurts me from time to time. Nothing to be concerned about. It's nothing to do with the tadpoles, at least, in case your imagination is in danger of getting away from you. It's just something I have to live with.
How badly does it hurt?
Quite a lot, if I'm being honest. But it always passes quickly, so I can manage.
Are you sure it's not connected to the tadpoles?
Positive. You can trust me on that.
Okay, turn to other matters. Leave. Alright, so we are going to go to the back here. And we're going to split Asterion. He's going to come up here. Hide. We're going to lockpick. Once again, +8 with a 10 difficulty, so even if we roll a 2, we still make it, so not really a big deal. Okay. So we get book. Book spine is limber from overuse. The corner of one page is folded inwards. Balance is a myth. Where any clan treads, nature struggles. Unity is a fiction. Men of mere flesh seek only to tame beast and raise flora. We are thunder and we are rain. We shatter mankind and grow new life in its place. And then we've got a note here. The marks crisscrossing the page don't look scribed so much as slash. Kaga, swamp dogs, tree, meet me alone, Oladan. So we're going to take it all. So by getting that, we learn of the Shadow Druid's plot, which is very important. Mostly because it's a lot of free XP.
I suppose you've noticed I'm not terribly fond of wolves. They're ravenous predators with fangs like daggers. It's hardly an irrational fear to harbor. You've been decent to me so far. Maybe if you can, don't make me face any more of them. At least, not alone.
Aw. I'll try to avoid wolves in future where possible.
Thank you.
So we want
I
to
had a
build
feeling
up
you'd be understanding.
Shadowheart's approval as much as we can. That's going to matter. Even though we're not romancing Shadowheart, it will matter come Act 2 when we need her to make a choice. And can't always trust that we're going to hit the rolls that we need to make it work.
I see you. Just give me a moment.
So we're going to wait patiently.
There. It's up to her now. Life or death. Now, what? Drow. Last time I saw one of you folk, he tried to slit me open. I hope you're more agreeable.
I'm looking for Nettie.
You found her, but I still don't know what she can do for you.
Healing as soon as... do you know anything about Mind Flayers?
Why are you asking?
No good way of putting this. I have a tadpole in my head.
A tadpole? A mind flayer tadpole?
You know of them. Can you help me?
I'll do what I can. Come, follow me. I might be able to help. We need to be quick. This way.
Hey, look. It's the other drow that tried to slit her open. Right here.
There's something in that vessel.
Don't worry about him on the table. I'm not in the habit of killing drow. He attacked Master Halsin and I in the woods, leading a pack of goblins. Tadpole crawled out of his head soon after.
He and I have the same kind of parasite.
Seems so. Gave Master Halsin a right start. It's why he joined the adventurers on their expedition. To find out what was happening. A pity you got me instead of him. He understands these things. Studied them. Still, we have options. You don't have to be here for this.
No, I'll stay. I'd rather know exactly what you're up to.
All right. Let's see what we can do.
Thank you. I'll take anything that can help.
Of course. Now, tell me what's been happening. Any symptoms? Strange events?
I can merge my mind with anyone else that's infected.
Victims can identify each other. Not that the others know they're victims, of course. How'd you pick up the parasite? Halsin was desperate to find where all this was happening.
On a Mind Flayer ship, I was kidnapped and infected.
A mind flayer ship? But Master Halsin was sure. Look, you've been straight with me, so I'll be straight with you. You're dangerous. If you transform here, we're all dead. But you seem like a good soul. You deserve a chance to save yourself. This is a vial of wyvern poison. Swear to me, you'll swallow it if you feel any symptoms.
I thought you would cure me. What about that branch of yours?
The thorn? Coated in a fatal toxin. It was a last resort, in case I couldn't trust you. I don't have a cure. Only a way out. I'm sorry for misleading you, but I had to be sure you weren't a threat before I told you everything. Now, do I have your word or not?
I swear.
I hope it doesn't come to that, but thank you. Here. You know, I've spent my life treating folk and never once saw a mind flayer infection. Then suddenly, there's dozens of you. Maybe more. Master Halsin and I were tracking them, studying them, trying to figure out what the hells was going on. Because you should all be changing. There should be a small army of mind flayers out there. But you're not. Weird powers aside, you seem perfectly normal.
What do you mean should be changing?
Mind flayers reproduce by infecting someone with their parasite. 7 gruesome days later, the victim transforms and a new mind flayer is born. The thing in your skull, though, it's different to anything in our records. It's one of their worms for sure. But this one gives you powers. Telepathic connections. And it doesn't turn you into one of them. Not yet, anyhow.
That's good news.
Could be. But there's a lot we don't know. Infected, folks like you, have been converging on an old temple of Selûne. And I've no idea why. When Master Halsin heard the adventurers were heading that way, he saw a chance to get answers. Joined on the spot. Whatever he found there, he didn't make it back.
So go and get him?
I've sent birds to find him, but the place is rotten with goblins. And if my birds can't get close, what chance do I have? You, though, you're one of them. Technically speaking, I mean. They won't kill someone carrying their parasite. If you can find Halsin and get him out of there, we can discover what he learned. And perhaps he can save your life. How's that sound?
All right, I'll find Halsin.
Thank you. It would mean everything to the Grove. To me. I wish I could tell you more. But only those adventurers know what happened out there. All I can say for sure is they all went to the old temple of Selûne. And Master Halsin didn't make it back. Good luck out there. And if things start to go bad, remember the vial. Remember your oath.
Okay. So we're going to wait for her to leave. We're going to take the Mind Flayer parasite specimen. I don't know if we're actually going to use any of them, but we are going to collect them. Okay, let's go ahead and grab that. And he has a note on him that we can read. It says, track the druid, find whatever burrow he runs to and report to me. Remember, you are only a scout. Do not engage. Do not kill anyone. Simply observe and return. I shall decide what to do next. M. And that M stands for Minthara. Okay, so there's a couple more things we're going to do at the Grove before we move on. We are going to go talk to Damon and see if he has anything that we want to trade for. We do have 1,200 gold right now, which is a decent amount. We do need 400 for when we respec our characters, because we are going to respec Gale as well. Because while Gale is not a party member, he is a very important camp member, and I will show you why when we get to there.
You ever scare me like that again, and I'll feed you to a knoll.
Mom, I'm fine. Stop it.
Our little Hellion told us what happened. Thank you. Don't know what we'd do without her.
I hope we meet again under better circumstances.
Likewise. Arabella?
Thank you for helping me.
Okay, so we got Chimera's Locket, which grants its wearer the ability to cast Dancing Lights, which isn't great. We're not really going to do much with it, but we don't have things on people, so we might as well. All right, so we're going to go off to talk to Damon. We are going to free the goblin back here. And the reason we want to do that is once we free the goblin and get her out of the camp, she will actually be an easy way to get into the goblin camp. So let's go talk to Damon real quick. Check his wares.
Thanks for fighting off those goblins. If you need to replace any gear, just ask. My selection's pretty slim. I had to leave most of my equipment in Elturel.
Okay. The forge is holding by a thread. Are you a smith?
Of sorts. Used to be a bread and butter tinsmith before Elturel fell into Avernus. These days my talents are more eclectic. Learned a lot in my time in the Hells. Hope to forget most of it. But between you and me, there's nothing in all the realms like the utter power of infernal machinery. Alas,
So keeping Damon alive is going to be very important for a few reasons. One, he's going to help us fix Karlach, which is very important. And two, when we get to Act 3, he is going to be invaluable for gear that we need to buy. So let's sell a few things that we just don't need. He does have a hand crossbow +1, so we are going to go ahead and pick that up. Let me see if there's anything else here that we need. Take a look here. Yeah, we need the safeguard shield, so we'll pick that up. And then hunting shortbow. There's a hand crossbow, right? Yeah, okay. All right, I'll balance and barter. Okay. And the safeguard shield is going to go here. Just a stopover shield for now. We'll get a better one later, but the +1 saving throw is really nice. And if you never noticed, Auntie Ethel is actually here in the camp. Very important we do not take a potion from her, because it will paralyze us.
damnation. Instead, we're just
Roland is also
sitting
going to be very
here,
important by the time we get to Act 3, so we do
practically
need to make
begging
sure we
to be
keep him alive as well.
Staying is a mistake.
You're doing the right thing. The tieflings need help.
And what about us? We will end
sorry.
up fodder for some goblin's blade, all because Leah insists on helping every wounded foe we see. Our best chance to make it to Baldur's Gate is on our own. This place is lost.
Hold on, why are you so eager to reach the city?
You are looking at Leroican's newest apprentice. Yes, that Leroican. The greatest wizard in Baldur's Gate.
You sound excited.
I've admired Leroican for years. Never dreamed he'd answer my letter. But I've worked myself to the bone for this. Few can match me in either magic or talent. The names Roland and Leroican will be known far and wide. You'll see.
Okay, and then we'll go talk to Auntie Ethel.
Ah, if it isn't the talk of the camp. Thank goodness you came along when you... Oh! There isn't a bit of colour in those cheeks, Pickle. Are you hurt? Cold? Feverish? Auntie Ethel will sort you out. I've lotions and potions galore.
I'm just here to trade.
Hey, bother.
Okay. No. We don't want to buy anything off of her right now.
Take care now, sweetie.
So we will try to do the hack fight.
Goblins, druids, this grove is a death trap. Grab what you can and get out. That's my advice.
Who is it? Oh, it's this one we need to talk to. For Lazels.
By Mordai's eyes. Another one. My friend's blood not enough. Come to rip me open too.
In Kresh Kalir, a formal greeting begins with a bow.
Is this monster with you?
Yes, and I suggest you do as she says. As long as Lae'zel's with us, Shadowheart's not going to be happy, so I'm just going to wait for the Tiefling to obey. Because we do need to get Shadowheart's approval up, and getting Lae'zel out of the party is going to help with that.
You saw another Gith. Where?
On the road to Baldur's Gate, near the mountain pass.
saw us before we saw it. Jammed its blade through Yul's belly. Straight to the other side.
No twisting. Kin must have been in a hurry. The map. Show me. Up. You can keep your innards.
Oh, you're not going to eviscerate him? I was hoping for a show.
Cool your blood. I'll indulge you soon enough.
Okay. There is somebody in here that we need to talk to, but we can't get in through that way.
The locals prove compliant. A useful trait.
I warned you, didn't I? You ought to reconsider keeping her around before she causes real trouble.
Do you plan to be that rough with everyone we meet?
Rough. Soon you will be vomiting blood and tearing apart your own flesh. When the tentacles sprout from your lips, will you still cry that I was rough?
Enough, just tell me what our next move is.
The tiefling was clear. If there are Githyanki west of here, that must be our objective. Purification cannot wait.
Did you say tiefling?
I am unfamiliar with the... well, I shall not say culture. Custom, perhaps. You will educate me on matters of this Fey run.
No, it's Faerun. Alright, just gonna go ahead and leave. Alright, so now to free the goblin.
You ain't gonna shoot me. Your hands are shaking.
Put it down. She can't fight back.
That's the point. Get out of the way.
She didn't kill your brother, Arca. You're better than this.
Shoot before you lose your nerve, Tiefling. If you ever had it to begin with.
Step between the crossbow and the goblin.
Looks like the Absolute sent me a protector. You gonna kill her too? You, move!
We're gonna go with persuasion. No shoot me should be easy, right? So it's 10. Unfortunately, we can't grab guidance for some reason. So just roll and hope we get a 5 or higher. Nice.
What in every hell is wrong with you? Damn you. Damn it! Why do you care if a goblin lives or dies?
She still has a story to tell, one I want to hear.
Your soft heart will be the death of us.
God, you're exhausting. Fine then.
It's all right, Arca. Let's go.
What's next?
Alright, so let's go ahead and talk to her.
Didn't expect to see a drow in here. Did the boss lady send you to rescue me?
Yes, she sent me ready to get out of here. We can add guidance to this one. Excellent rolls. Love to see it.
Yeah. Take me back to the tribe, and we'll tell the boss all about this pretty little place, so she can burn it to the ground. We'll be heroes, blessed by Priestess Gut, in the name of the Absolute.
Priestess Gut is quite the name. Tell me
Got
more.
a whole lab set up. Cooks up potions that fix our lads, no matter how much of a beating they take. Could probably stick your head back on if someone was to chop it off. Mighty booyog.
Okay. Alright, I'll see what I can do.
You won't regret it, promise.
Okay, so before we free her, we're gonna come over here. That's the way we're gonna go. Oh, okay. Hold on, we need to back up. That's gonna blow up. It's gonna blow up. Okay. Nobody took damage. I guess Shadowheart took some damage. So we'll short rest before we go into the next fight.
Stop! This place place is off limits. Leave.
Don't worry, I'm here to help. Okay.
Damn it. Was inventory today. I'm sorry. Nerves are shot after the attack. Do what you gotta do. Sorry if I don't show you around.
Need a hand up?
I just fall back down. Legs are as steady as a foal's. Bloody potion.
Where did you get this potion?
From the old lady in the cave. The one with the lotions and potions.
Auntie Ethel gave
To
her
her
a potion.
credit, it worked. I'm as strong as a bugbear. And fearless. Course she also warned of side effects. Should have listened. Now I'm stuck guarding crates.
That doesn't sound like a side effect at all. Let me heal you.
All right. I guess being fearless won't help if an arrow comes flying right at me.
Hold still and I'll cast the spell. Okay. So we want to come down here and we want to use the lesser restoration that we just got. Just too far away.
My foot. It moved. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
Alright, let's talk to her again.
Any goblin comes near me now, and they'll regret it. I feel amazing. Look, you're not really supposed to be here, but I'll turn a blind eye. Just don't touch anything, all right?
So, let's head back out now. Jump up here. Jump up here. Okay. So we are going to short rest. I know it's only 2 hit points on 2 characters, but this next fight can be a little tricky with some possibly bad rolls. So we are going to do our best to mitigate that. So once we get through here, we'll go back and we'll get the goblin. Now, one thing to note is there is a guardian statue over here that will attack us if it sees us, so we do need to sneak to the rune of the bear. What I do like to do for a lot of fights is, even though these aren't all stealthy characters, we are going to go ahead and put them all into stealth. That way, if one of them gets into a fight, we do still have some options with characters who are not in the fight. So we'll go turn this off. Alright, now we can back up. Okay, that was perfect. That's exactly what we wanted to have happen. Now we can go ahead and initiate combat without having to worry about this thing damaging us. Okay, we want Lae'zel to be up front with our bard, and we'll have Shadowheart slightly behind. We don't have a ton of spell slots, which isn't great, but we'll make it work somehow. Actually, while we're here, let me look at her spellbook real quick. Is there anything? We don't want pass without a... Oh, that's just what she knows automatically. Let's go ahead and... You know, let's keep command. Let's drop inflict wounds and add spiritual weapon. That should help. Okay. And then we are going to have Asterion start the fight. Really wish he had advantage. Let's see if we can give him advantage. So we can get a sneak attack in. There we go. Okay, but he missed. So that's unfortunate. We are going to go ahead and cunning action hide though, and put him back through here. We did get surprise, which is fantastic. So let's go ahead and do Eldritch Blast. Move her forward. I'll take Lae'zel. She's going to get into combat if she goes into that red, so we're just going to take the advantage shot. We can't put the sword back on because she's technically... in combat now, and it's not her turn. So we will spiritual weapon. We'll just do a great axe. We'll do it right there. And she's still not in combat, which means we can do a free spell. So let's take a guiding bolt. So we can do some damage here. 13. Nice. Okay, so with Asterion, he does not have anything that he can do right now, so we're just going to stop his turn. We are going to move her slightly forward. All of them are surprised. Okay, we can't get her up into the action, but we can put her sword back on. I could action surge, but we'll wait till we're in melee range. See if we can finish this guy off. We did, which is awesome. Move this over here to give him disadvantage on his attacks, and then we'll just move her forward also. Okay. So let's move him here to see if we can get advantage on one of these two. Okay, we did here. So we get our sneak attack, which is fantastic. Cunning action, hide again.
Well, so much for peace.
Alright, let's Eldritch Blast this one. It's not terrible. It's not great, but it's not terrible. We'll go and use shield. That will give me +5 AC for the rest of the turn. Okay, taking a little bit more damage than I would have hoped, but... Alright, shoot here. And then we're going to go ahead and action surge. And we're going to shoot here. And then we're going to heal. Sword back on. Move her up. We're going to go ahead and bonk. 8's pretty solid. We are going to not shoot the spiritual weapon. 45, that's not great. See if we can take out this one. Nice. And then we will heal. Okay. Okay, get our sneak attack in, and we did it. So we are going to have to long rest after we get through the rest of this, but there's a couple things we want to do here first. We are going to steal from him. Okay, and then who has a heal? You have a heal. Heal him. Okay, pick him up.
Oh, thank you, thank you. I thought I was going to die down here.
How did the goblin slip into the grove?
It's my fault. I thought I'd given them the slip, but they followed me through the tunnel back there. I must tell the others what happened. I stepped careful. There are traps in these tunnels. And thank you again.
Okay, so we're gonna go back and get the goblin. There's a chest over here and a chest here that we need to get. So actually, let's ungroup Lae'zel. Let's do that first. Okay, do this. Get the chest. Elixir of fire resistance. Okay. So because we hid, it can't see us, quote unquote. So it lets us go turn off the rune. So we found a charred key, and we got a light blue dye and some gold. So we'll go back up. We're going to take Asterion to go get the goblin. We'll leave the rest of them in here, because they really don't need to all go out. We didn't actually need to sneak anymore. So I don't know why I was doing that. Okay. So we'll ungroup Asterion. Take him back out this way. There's a few more things we need to get in here. We will go out the back entrance and start heading towards the Blighted Village and the Goblin Camp. Like I said, my goal is to get Karlak, which I think we can avoid encounters until we get to her, so we can wait to go to camp until we get Karlak. And then we can just respec everybody, which will take me probably about 10 minutes or so to do. Okay, so we'll go ahead and lockpick this. Nat 20. These rolls, I swear. Alright.
I met your friend. Ready to go?
Yep, follow me, I'll keep you safe.
Lead the way.
And the nice thing about jumping from here is we get to avoid a lot of the exploding plants that are down the other way. Okay, so group all.
I've got a long road ahead.
So let's go ahead and loot. Just gonna take everything. Once again, things are more expensive in honor mode, and we are also going to need double the camp supplies to rest, to long rest, which does become a factor. It won't be as big of a deal for this group, just because as we're going through and leveling up with Bard, every character is going to have Song of Rest. So we're essentially going to have 6 short rests every single day, which is huge.
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
Okay, so we turn that off. Astarion needs to come up here.
Looks like a trap there.
And disarm. So once again, we got a 10 with a +8. So as long as we don't roll a 1, we're fine. The charred key that we got opens this chest. So we get Nature's Snare, which has Ensnare if it's not a plant or a beast, some gold, and an arrow of fire. I will let you guys know right now that I am very, very bad at using, and actually we're going to pick up all of these exploding barrels. Hold on, where'd they go? Pick up. Where'd the other one go? There was another one in here.
Can't give up now.
There it is. Okay.
Oh, enough waiting. I crave blood.
And we were gonna stash these at camp, because we will use Barrelmancy at some point later, for sure. I do like to use it on the Hobgoblin in the Goblin camp, but there are a couple other great places that they can be utilized.
Thought I was never gonna get out of there. Good to be free again, gotta say.
Gratitude doesn't help me. Tell me about the priestess. You made me a promise, remember?
Never break a promise, unless there's something in it for me. I'll introduce you to my whole tribe and put in a good word for you. See you at the camp.
That was the whole point of doing that. So there's another thing that we're going to avoid for now. This cache right here, if we go to it right now, Raphael will show up. And we don't want that right now. We really want to wait until we get to the bridge, because we are going to try to cheese Raphael if we can.
People up ahead. Something's wrong.
You're a true soul. You can't die. Please, stay with us.
I don't think he's conscious. Can you hear us, Ed?
You, not a step closer.
The mark glows, but you feel nothing in response. Your illithid power is beyond reach until you rest.
Let's do medicine. It's not a great chance, but +2 to 5 isn't terrible. I didn't quite make it. That's fine. We're not going to re-roll this. There's no reason to.
Brother, your sword.
Wait.
The injured man locks eyes with you. A familiar squirming churns in your head.
Hold his stare.
Your minds intertwine. You see his siblings, Andric and Brenna, new recruits. Yours to shepherd.
protect them. She is a true soul. Mind her. She will... She...
Edwin! Ed! Please!
He's with the Absolute now. You're a true soul. Edwin, our brother, he was chosen. Like you. Do you have orders for us? We were reporting to Edwin.
What happened to your brother exactly?
We were looking for fugitives. Survivors from that ship that crashed farther west of here. But instead of them, Edwin found an oil bear. An angry one. We managed to drag him away, but the beast's claws had already done their work. I told Edwin not to look in that cave. It was filthy with oil bear tracks.
You need to find the beast and avenge your brother.
What?
It killed one of us. It killed Edwin. It's an enemy of the Absolute. You're right, madam. The beast must be destroyed.
The cave is just ahead. It was too much for us before, but if you could help us, True Soul, we may stand a chance.
They spoke of the Absolute. Same as that goblin, Saza.
Strange power resonates within the corpse. It calls to you. Your limbs move of their own accord. There's something of value here, something your mind craves. Why let its host's memories go to waste? The tadpole has absorbed it all. Its experience could nourish you, strengthen you.
It's been wisdom. It's not a good roll. Probably don't make it. Nope, we don't make it. That's fine.
No use. Compulsion takes over. Your actions are no longer your own.
Abandon their hosts as
Okay.
soon as they need to.
So we got some camp supplies, got some gold. Now this shaft of a broken spear, if we do want to go take on the owlbears, which we might do just for the experience, it will combine with something that is in the mother owlbear, and it will make a spear. One that we won't use, but we could do that. But we're going to go talk to Scratch. We're going to go get Karlach. There's a ring I also want to get over here for Asterion as well. And then we can go start sorting through the Blighted Village after we respec everybody.
The only other cure is the blade.
Okay.
Keep moving, stranger. Quietly.
What happened here?
I told you to go.
Poor Scratch. Let's do Persuasion. Ooh, that's not good. We do want to get Scratch, so we are going to use our Inspiration to reroll this. Okay, much better.
There's death in your scent, but not in your words. Still, you should go. My friend is injured. He needs rest.
I don't think he's going to wake up.
Of course he will. And then we'll return home.
What's your name?
He calls me Scratch. you can do the same.
Come on, you can travel with me if you like.
No, I won't leave him.
If he doesn't wake up, follow my scent. I have a camp.
If it comes to that, I may. Thank you.
Scratch is the bestest boy. Okay, so we're going to take the camp supplies, take the gold. We're going to take the boots just so we can sell them. If we look at the letters here, 9 fingers. I won't come back to the city, not while you have thugs looking for me. If you want the debt paid, you'll have to trust me and collect it yourself. Go to the graveyard and look for where a M. Kerwin is buried. Get digging, you'll find enough valuables to settle matters between us. Don't go looking for me, I'll know when I'm safe. S. I've never actually looked for that, so maybe we'll keep this around and try to do that. Davin, it's a boy, he's healthy and perfect. I've named him after his father. Come back and see us as soon as you can get leave. Love, Flora and Davin Jr. And then we've got Gomwick. Be doubly careful on the way back to Baldur's Gate. I received more reports on attacks on travelers through the region. I can't have my best messenger winding up face down in a ditch somewhere. Watch yourself. Better late than never. Postmaster General Danzo. So we're going to take all those. Let's go get Karlak. And we'll go and get, there's a ring over here, similar to that amulet that we picked up, that is just, it's not anything that you will notice or find unless you come over here and click on the skeleton. So we'll pick up the Smuggler's Ring, which gives +2 stealth and +2 sleight of hand, which is perfect for Asterion. It does give a -1 charisma, but since Asterion is not the face of the party, it doesn't fully matter. I mean, his charisma does matter because he is going to be a bard, and that is going to be important, but not super important. And for some reason, these two don't like to make the jump, so they're just gonna hang out over there. Pick up the bone. Once again, it's just basically like picking up a gold.
One horn. This is the devil Will has been tasked to kill.
And the one that he won't kill. Are you alright?
Me? Never been better.
Oh, fuck me. It's you, from the Nautiloid. Please tell me I found you before those so-called paladins of Tyr did.
Haven't met any Tyrans lately, no.
Good. Great. Glad I don't have to kill you.
A great heat roars through you. Her heat, fiery as the hells. Then you're lost in visions of demonic armies as you tear through a landscape of fire and blood. The Blood War. You saw it from above as the Nautiloid passed through Avernus. This woman was on the front line.
What was that?
It's a tadpole in our head, it connects us.
Fuck's sake. Mountains as far as the eye can see. Guess that explains the voices. From that peak I got into your head, you've made some inroads trying to get the thing sorted. But alas, no joy. I'm Karlak. And you are?
I'm Galana.
Well met, soldier. Now that we're old pals, how would you feel about helping me kill some evil bastards? A little background, if your moral compass needs something to point at. You already know I fought in the Blood War. I was good at killing demons. Really good. So good, Zariel, the archdevil herself, made me her personal attack dog. I played along until I could get the fuck out of there. Took me 10 years to properly escape, but now I'm free. Zariel sent goon after goon to hunt me down. But believe me when I tell you, I'm not going. The latest yappy little dogs she sicked on me are nearby. A group of dopes posing as paladins of Tyr. Want to help me take them down?
This is another fight that we are not going to take until we are level 4 or 5. Let's send them back to where they came from.
Yes. They cornered me outside the toll house just up the hill. Doubt they've gone far after the scorching I gave them. After we've mopped them up, we can work on evicting this parasite and take Faerun by the short hairs. Sound good?
A warrior who winks at her foes while she slays them. You'd be a fool to refuse her.
Sounds like a great plan.
I'd hug you if it wouldn't scorch your skin off. No room in your party. What should I do?
Lae'zel will leave.
Fine. I shall wait in our camp.
Let's hop.
Okay, so we're going to collect the rest of our party, and we are going to go respec. These two, not realizing they can just jump that little chasm there. It's so silly. Karlak is going to be upset that we're moving away from the paladins, which is fine. We'll just tell her that we will go back and do that.
We're still going after those paladins, right? Can't leave Zariel's bruisers roaming the coast.
Right, don't worry, we'll go after them.
Good news. Can't wait to see him finished.
And now Shadowheart is across the river. Is she really not going to make the jump? All right, come.
No time to dally.
Silly. Okay. Fall.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more
Okay, so before we go to the Blighted Village, we are going to go to camp. Withers should be here now, and he is. And we've got our chest over there, which we will go to in a minute. But first, we're going to take Starion.
Ah, another. Thy name has been recorded. I shall be here in thy camp for whenever thou hast need of my services.
What services can a skeleton offer?
Of the threads between life.
Now, one thing about honor mode, we've kind of talked about this a little bit, but if you have a full party wipe in honor mode, your run is done. You can either save it as a non-honor mode run, or you can delete the file and that's it. But you can still revive characters that die. So as long as your whole party isn't wiped, you can still utilize Withers to bring your party back to life. Okay, so Astarion. He is, once again, going to be a bard. We're doing full bard. For cantrips for Astarion, we're going to give him... everyone's getting Vicious Mockery, because, once again, if we're not mocking our enemies, what are we really doing? We're also going to take Mage Hand on him. For spells, once again, everyone is going to get Healing Word. Everyone is going to get Dissonant Whispers. Those are just very, very powerful for our entire team to have. But we're also going to take Tasha's Hideous Laughter and Thunderwave. Enchantment spells are going to be very, very strong for Astarion because we're going to get a ring later on that it won't be until Act 3, but whenever he hits with an attack, he will get a free spell as a bonus action. So having enchantment spells is going to be very, very strong with Astarion. For instrument for him, he is going to have the Lyre. And for abilities, we are going to... Let's see here. We're going to give him a 16 here, a 14 here, a 12 here, and a 16 here. And for his skills, we already have Sleight of Hand, but we are going to go ahead and grab Stealth. And we're going to go ahead and grab Athletics. And we are going to grab Insight here. Okay. So this is what Astarion's going to look like. So we'll go ahead and level him up. So for level 2, we're going to stick with Bard. We're going to stick with Bard for him all the way up to level 6 before we do hit Splash. For spell for him, we're going to take Charm Person. Once again, this is an enchantment spell, and this is going to help with what we have Shadowheart doing eventually also. We don't need to replace any spells. Okay, so for subclass, he is going to be our College of Swords Bard. The reason for this, and he's still going to be our main ranged damage dealer, is we're going to take, we're going to be using Slashing Flourish a lot, which lets us ranged attack up to 2 enemies at once by using a Bardic Inspiration. So for fighting style, we only get dueling or 2-weapon fighting. Neither of these are really that great for us, except for early game, while he has 2 hand crossbow +1s, which was important why we picked those up. He'll be able to use 2-weapon fighting for having 1 in each hand. For spells, once again, we're just going with enchantment-based stuff for him, so we're going to go ahead and take... where's it at? Am I blind? Oh, no, we already took it last time. I'm sorry. We need Hold Person is what we're going to take. Once again, another enchantment spell, but it's going to hold a humanoid. So this is very, very strong. Lots of good crowd control. For abilities, we're going to go with Stealth and Sleight of Hand are going to be our 2 that we're bumping up, because he is going to be still our rogue type character. He's going to do most of our lockpicking, most of our stealthing, so still want that for him. Okay, and that's Asterion for now. So now we are going to go ahead and, oh, it's going to make us level up Karlach. That's fine. We're going to respec her immediately, so none of this matters. I forgot it was going to do that. Okay, so let's go Karlach over to Withers.
Another. Thy name has been recorded. I shall be here in thy camp.
We've already heard this, so can you help me change my class? All right, so Karlach, once again, starting as Bard. So for Karlach, we are going to get Vicious Mockery, and we're going to grab Minor Illusion. For spells, once again, we are taking Healing Word and Dissonant Whispers, but for her, we are going to take Thunder Wave, and we're going to take Sleep. Her starting instrument is going to be a lute, and we are going pretty much the same overall spec setup as we did with Asterion. Just high dexterity, good constitution, good wisdom, high charisma. For her skills, she's not our party face, so we are going to take Arcana, we are going to take History, and we are going to take Insight. The reason why we want to take some of these intelligence-based ones, and actually, let's see, is there another intelligence-based one? We'll go ahead and just take Religion. Is because we're going to get the Headband of Intellect from the Ogres for her. And this way she can have a 17 intelligence while also maintaining all these other stats. And it's going to be important because Karlach's going to be a very, very interesting twist on what you would normally see for a character like this. So we're going to do that. Because we're going to respec her, or not respec her, we're going to multi-class her twice before going back to Bard and finishing her leveling as Bard. Okay, so with this level, we are immediately shifting to Cleric. We are going to choose the life domain of Cleric. For her cantrips, we are going to take Guidance. We are going to take Resistance. And we're going to take Thaumaturgy. Even though she already knows this spell, we want to just have... Actually, no, if we already have it, do we need to retake it? I don't think we need to. It's a different version of the one you already know, and we'll have access to both. Let's just go ahead and take Light, I think. Let's do that. Doesn't matter who we'll pick. We'll just go ahead and pick Selûne. For prepared spells, we want Create and Destroy Water, and Shield of Faith is fine, I think. Actually, let's do Sanctuary just as a oh shit kind of button. Okay, let's do that. And we're going to immediately switch again, and we're go to wizard. Now, the reason we're going to make her also a wizard on top of everything is having one level of wizard, but still being a full caster, means we can learn any scroll in the game on this character. She is going to be our main caster. I know that's probably blasphemy. You guys are thinking, how dare you turn our sweet barbarian badass into a caster? Look, I need somebody to fill the role. Okay, she's not going to be the party face, so she can't be the warlock bard. We've got Shadowheart for the cleric. We've got Asterion for the ranged. I want Karlach on my team. She's the one I'm going to romance. This is the role that she's got to fill. So that's what we're going with. So you can hate me all you want in the comments, but this is what we're doing. Okay, so for cantrips, we are taking Firebolt, we are taking Ray of Frost, and we are also going to take Bone Chill. Bone Chill is going to be very important. So for spells, let's see what we were going to put on for her. So we want Magic Missile, we want Mage Armor, we want Shield, we want Find Familiar, we want Enhanced Leap, and we want Chromatic Orb. For prepared spells, it doesn't really matter right now what we're doing here. I mean, we could put Mage Armor on so that way we can buff her armor class right now. But that's fine. Okay, 2 down, 2 more to go. Shadowheart's up next, and then we're going to go grab Gale, and we're going to do Gale's level up. And once again, I will explain why Gale is important.
I shall be here.
All right, change of class. Okay, so for Shadowheart, once again, we are going to Bard. We are going to give her Vicious Mockery, and she is going to get Dancing Lights. For spells, she is once again going to have Healing Word and Dissonant Whispers, but we are also going to take Cure Wounds, and we are going to take Fairy Fire. For her starting instrument, she is going to have the Flute, and for her stats, we're doing the exact same spread that we did for everything else. So we're going to do 16, 14, 12, 16. And then for her skills, we're going to do Perception, Acrobatics, and Survival. Okay. So we are going to actually level up her first 3 levels into Bard. So she will also get her Bard subclass, but then at level 4 and 5, we are going to switch her. I will say that every single character is going to have 10 levels of Bard. So this will be a very, very bardic party. Okay, and for Shadowheart, we are going with the College of Glamour. And what she's going to be able to do is with this Mantle of Inspiration, she's going to be able to imbue allies with temporary hit points for a Bardic Inspiration. So we're going to be able to turn her Bardic Inspirations into extra hit points for our team. This will eventually get to the point where we can do up to 4 allies for each Bardic Inspiration, and I think by the time we hit level 12, it's going to do like plus 11 temporary hit points. So we're going to give our entire team a total of plus 44, with 11 spread out amongst the 4. For her spell here, we're going to take Cloud of Daggers. Cloud of Daggers is really, really good, and we're just going to be able to absolutely smash with it. Okay, so we're going with Perception and Acrobatics for her skills, and we don't need to replace anything for now. So, we got our spell, we got our subclass, we got our abilities. Okay, so that's everyone for the main party. So we are now a fully set up party of bards.
An ally fresh from the hells themselves. Our company grows stranger by the minute, and all the better for it.
Okay, join me.
Oh, nothing would give me greater pleasure. Which of our esteemed company am I stepping in for?
We'll just switch out. It doesn't matter who we switch out, because we're just going to switch them right back afterwards.
Lead on, then.
Okay, so we're going to go grab Gale, and we are going to take him over to Withers. So, I guess I'll just talk about it now. Gale has an interesting ability that the game never really tells you. He has a NPC ability where if he takes damage, and he's not in your party, after a couple seconds, he will heal himself to full. So what we're going to do with Gale is we are going to turn him into a life cleric barbarian. And the reason we're going to do this is we want to go barbarian for just maximum HP, and we want to go life cleric because we want to get warding bond. And we're going to get to a point where we can put warding bond on the entire party. And what warding bond does is it reduces all incoming damage. Like, it basically gives you resistance to all incoming damage, but you split the damage taken between the person that is taking the damage and the person that has warding bonded them. So if my tab takes 20 damage, it gets halved to 10. That 10 gets split between Gale and my tab. So they both take 5 damage. Then Gale will heal himself. So when I get hit again, that damage is going to get halved by the resistance, halved by splitting it with Gale, but we're going to do that for our whole party. So it's going to basically give us insulation in a lot of our fights with that. Later, when we get Halsin, or maybe with Will, we'll turn them into a full life cleric. That way they can do Death Ward, or Death Ward, and Hero's Feast on the party, and aid as well at the beginning of every day. That way, our whole party, if one gets downed, they get brought back up, and they will have extra hit points and extra hit points, and it's just going to be a good time. But we're going to go life domain. Cantrips don't really matter. Deity doesn't matter. One thing that does matter here is we want to maximize Constitution as much as we can, and Wisdom as much as we can. So we'll do +2 there, not that it's going to matter, +1 here, and we can't raise anything else up, so we'll just, Charisma doesn't matter either. So I guess we'll just put in Strength and Intelligence, and we'll just put a random point somewhere. Okay. None of this is going to matter either, so Religion and Medicine, sure. Okay, then we'll confirm. So we are going to 5 levels of Life Cleric, just so that way he has the spell slots to be able to cast Warding Bond 4 times. And then the rest of it is going to be Barbarian. So we're going to do another level of Cleric. None of that matters. Okay, so this is the spell that matters, Warding Bond. They gain resistance to all damage and a +1 bonus to their armor class and saving throws. Each time the ally takes damage, you take the same amount of damage. Okay, so it's not halved, it's the same amount. It's still good. It's still very, very good. Okay, so now that we have done all of the leveling up, we are going to do an actual long rest. That way we can get spell slots back.
One horn, the stink of Avernus, Advocatus Diaboli.
Well, I'll be God's damned. The Blade of Frontiers. Thought I'd shaken you for good. That'll teach me to underestimate you.
Karlach, the Archdevil Zariel's gladiator, come to burn the Sword Coast to ash.
You've got it all wrong, Will. Karlach's not about to hurt anyone.
Well, not counting the fuckers that need a good hurting.
Shut it, devil. I know your kind. A heart darker than a shadow's nightmares. You'd cut a child's throat just to taste the blood.
A devil? I didn't take the blade for a fool. I'm...
A great fire roars through you. The fire of the first hell. You are Karlach, tearing through demons across a blood-red landscape of fire and volcanic cinder. The front lines of the Blood War. With every swing of her axe, Karlach fulfills Mistress Zariel's purpose.
Proof, clear as summer sky. It's over, Karlach. It's time you feel the sting of the blade.
I've tried to tell you. I'm not what you think I am.
Another vision. Karlach's blade rays slicing through devils, Zariel's servants, as her eyes dart around, seeking escape. Will shudders with Karlach's desperation. She is a victim of the Blood War, not an agent of it.
By Balduran's helm, No, I will not be tricked.
You saw the truth. I may be an effective soldier, but I never wanted to serve Zariel. Legged it away from her the first chance I got.
And yet you served.
Stand down. You saw what I saw. Karlach is not a danger.
No! Devils cannot be trusted!
Gods, you're stubborn. Karlach's not a devil, and you know it.
Would you listen to sense? This doesn't have to end badly for either of us. You know monsters better than anyone. Can't you look in my eyes and see I'm not a devil?
You don't know what this means. You don't know what you're asking me to do.
I'm asking you to live, Will. I don't want to hurt you. And to be frank, I'd rather not find out how the blade got his name. I swear to you, on all I am, I'm not what you think.
Shit! Shit. You really are no devil, are you? I've been deceived.
Oh, thank the gods. Thought I was gonna have to take your head.
You would have died in the attempt. But there have been enough threats today.
Truce then, eh?
Aye. Truce. I see the good in you, Karlach. I promise not to lose sight of it. Even when the hells burn hottest.
Okay, let's go talk to Karlach.
Glad Will saw sense. Even more glad he decided to stick around. Takes a pretty slick mover to track down old Karlach.
Does it? You're pretty loud.
Fair. But still, the man's got a reputation for being lethal with that blade. I'm glad it's on our side.
Okay, does anybody else want to talk? Will wants to talk. I know this episode probably hasn't been the most exciting, but it's a lot of setup before we get into like the meat and potatoes of Act 1.
And I've played my part all too poorly.
What was that supposed to mean? Lay it out plainly, Will.
It means that a reckoning's coming. And I'll be the one to pay up. One night soon when we make camp, the veil will be lifted, and I'll pay my penance.
Penance, should I be worried?
You're not in any danger, I promise. I can't say the same about me.
Okay. Nobody else wants to talk, so we can go to bed. I'll just seat. So 80 is what we're looking at for a long rest, which is very unfortunate. But like I said, we've got plenty of short rests, so we shouldn't have to worry about that too terribly much. Okay, Scratch is here. We will go ahead and speak with animals.
Hope you're keeping well, friend.
I'm sorry about what happened to your master.
Master? Friend. I stayed with him until I knew he was gone. I'll never forget him. But I'm glad to have met you.
We're gonna pet him. Okay. So we're gonna take Gale, and he has 2 casts of Warding Bond that we can use right now. So we want to put that on the 2 people that are going to be in front most often, and that's going to be our Tav, and that's going to be Shadowheart. Actually, yeah. Okay, so now Warding Bond is going to last the entire time, and if we look here, radiant damage against this entity from magical attacks is halved. Radiant damage against this entity from non-magical attacks is halved. So basically half damage for any type of damage that we could possibly take. And that's going to be for 2 characters right now. We will get it to a point where it will be for the entire party.
Seems like Will and Karlach will play nice from now on. Saves us having to pick sides.
We should get to know each other a little bit more. Like I said, I do want to build approval with her. If you're not comfortable, I won't press you. Gets her some approval.
I'm sure we'll get along perfectly well.
Okay, and then join me.
Your dance card is full. Lose a partner, and there'll be room for me.
Gale could do with the rest.
I was beginning to feel a little left out.
Okay, and then if we look at Karlach, she doesn't have any actual armor on because she was a barbarian, so she will be able to cast mage armor on herself. So now we're looking at 16 armor class, 18, 15, and 14. So let's go ahead and leave camp. And we'll go ahead and start working on the Blighted Village.
It looks so nice in the upper city parts.
Upper city, huh?
And where is the way up? Is it over here?
I'll happily take you.
Nope, it's over here further. There we go.
Sounds good. I've always been curious what a patriarch looks like.
Okay, I do like to come the back way into the goblin camp. It lets us take out this bugbear without alerting anybody. So let's go ahead and...
These goblins aren't exactly
okay, and with her... So, until we get to a point where we can more freely utilize a lot of our spells more consistently, we want to make sure that we have... Oh, because she has armor on. Okay, I'm gonna have to respec her, or not respec her, but change a lot of stuff around. I should have done a ranged attack on her. That was silly. He doesn't have anything he can do right now. Do another Ray of Frost.
Can't stay idle.
Do Blooming Blade again. Okay, there we go. Okay, so Shadowheart cannot wear the armor anymore. I don't think I have anything that I can give her, so she's gonna hang out. There we go. All right, we'll get some stuff for her soon. And actually, once she hits a level up, she is going to be able to wear armor again. So it's not a super big concern. We're not going to get into too many more fights before we start getting some stuff for her.
Oh, stop this thing!
We are going to go ahead and save Barkus.
The goblin seems unsure whether to bow to you or attack.
What do you want? I mean, what do you need?
An explanation.
You are blessed, ain't ya? A true soul?
A strange symbol glows, marked on their flesh, and something within you stirs in response.
Okay, we're gonna go with intimidation. We're gonna go ahead and give guidance, just because we can. It's not like we needed it, but it'll help if we have any other roles to do. All right.
Pardon, madam. I didn't mean to doubt you. I know my place.
Do you, though?
Well, that's that. We'll be on our way. Do as you like with the pipsqueak.
The goblins slink backwards, afraid to take their eyes off you.
I'll allow them to leave.
Come on, you lot. Hop it! Before she changes her mind.
All right, then.
Okay.
Fresh meats. Scared meats. Yeah.
Go ahead and take camp supplies. Shadowheart will have a little cutscene here.
Shadowheart's attention is fixed on a damaged old statue.
Don't think we're gonna hit level 4 today, unfortunately. Just not enough actual stuff done. What just happened?
Nothing. The trick of the light.
If you say so.
I do. Let's just move along. Time's a rare currency for both of us.
Okay, there's 2 levers over here. One releases the brake, one breaks. To save Barkus, we want to brake, because if we release the brake, he goes flying. That's not what we want. Alright, let's go up real quick so we can get the stuff up top. Goblin Scimitar, Goblin Bow, Makeshift Spear, check the crate. Once again, we're just taking everything. We're going to need the gold. So we're down to 693 now, and we're definitely going to need to buy some stuff soon. Yeah, we're about 1100 away, so probably not hitting level 4 today. Let's go ahead and let him loose. Free him.
Bag of Kamara. There's pustulant thugs. Well, get on with it.
Get on with what?
I'm a deep gnome, you're a drow. You helped me, now you plan to enslave me.
You've only met Lothdro, it seems.
What then?
I'd rather know how you got caught.
My own fault, really. I should have dropped my pack and outrun those bastards. Alas. Take my pack, if you can find it. The only reason those goblins caught me was its weight. I'll travel lightly from now on.
Okay. So his pack is down here. It's this heavy backpack. Take all the stuff. We are actually going to pick up his backpack also. We'll use it at camp. So we got the Speedy Light feat. When the wearer dashes or takes a similar action during combat, they gain 3 lightning charges. Look and see if there's anything else we can find in here. I'm gonna take all the things, even though they're rotten, just because we can sell them to somebody. I'll head out.
You sent from Moonrise, drow? 'Cause otherwise, I'll have to cut you.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
We're gonna go with persuasion. I bypassed your guards. If I meant harm, I could have just killed you all. We will go ahead and take guidance and bardic inspiration to give us a +7 to +15 on the roll. And we got 15 even.
Ah, go on. Ain't bothered mucking my blade with you.
We will kill all these goblins
Mind your
eventually.
manners.
We'll take Asterion, and we will lockpick.
Skeleton key.
He's got +10. We'll go ahead and give him guidance, just for a little bit extra. Is this an 18? So we get the Haste Helm. At the start of combat, the wearer gains momentum for 3 turns, which, if we look at momentum, it says, spurred by the sense of urgency, the effective entity's move speed has increased by 1.5 meters per remaining duration of this effect. So we are going to actually put that on our tab for now. But we're going to not show the helmet, and we're going to give this to Shadowheart. Put the Haste Helm here. Just throw that on there just because we can. think she can, actually. Can she wear medium armor now? Yeah, she can wear medium armor now, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, because of the level of cleric we took. She's actually going to be our, like, beefiest character wearing armor, which is kind of amusing. Okay. And actually, we're going to give her the staff. And we can put this circlet on her for now, just because. Nobody else is wearing it anyways. Okay. We are going to go down into this one here, just so that way we can get the Infernal Iron, and we can make sure we get Karlach's first upgrade sooner rather than later.
Let's crack it open.
Okay, we got a 23. Puts us in. Once again, we're going to loot everything. There's lots and lots of stuff in here. Most of it is garbage, but all of the garbage turns into at least 1 gold. So. Okay, none of that's important.
Yes, please.
The one downside about having a party with all low strength, though, is that we really don't have a pack mule character. So we are going to definitely have to do a lot of inventory management as we go through and rely on our Traveler's Chest. Until we get to the Underdark, we will be getting the Club of Hill Giant Strength for Asterion. Because we will be using the Titan String Bow on him. So he will be carrying that for the majority of the game. Until we get to Act 3 and get him something better like the Dead Shot. Alright, just looting everything. This is the trapped one, so we will disarm it. One thing I learned the hard way is if you don't disarm this trap and it blows up, it will blow up the stairs, so you have a harder time getting up there to the chest up top as well. Okay, this is important. Oh, I didn't mean to send it to camp. All right, we'll read that when we get back to camp. That was silly. All right, this is locked though, so we can lockpick this, but it is not trapped. We'll go ahead and give him guidance for the extra boost. Didn't even need it. All right. So we get a Steel Forge Sword, and we get Blacksmith's Notes, which say Specimen Metal, Hardness 9.5, Melting Point Unknown, Color Silver, Red Lacerations, Flecked with Yellow Dust, Source Underdark, Gift from Redacted, Faintly Sulfuric Odor, Forging Unsuccessful, Will not melt or warp at standard temperature, and that is this Infernal Iron.
That's what my engine's made of. Hang on to that.
So we can take that to Dammon, and he can upgrade Karlach. We're going to go ahead and take that. Once again, for Barrelmancy. For anybody who doesn't know what Barrelmancy is, there are lots of encounters where dropping down a whole bunch of barrels and blowing them up wins encounters. So that's what we're going to do. All right. And that blueprint that we sent to camp is going to let us know what we can do with this, which we will do. It will let us make a weapon that on hit can cause silence, and that is really, really good. So we can make a dagger of silence, basically, which is nice. So we're going to take a dagger, and we're going to put it in this barrel. I do have a dagger somewhere, don't I? Yep. And then we're going to take this, or this crate, and then we're going to put the crate here, so we know it's in there. Okay, so we are going to go back to the Emerald Grove. And we're going to go talk to Dammon. We're coming up on the 2-hour mark, but I think we're going to go a little bit longer with this one than we did last time, since we haven't really done too terribly much outside of just respecking and doing the thing. We're gonna stop at this one first, just to see if he has a hand crossbow. So the way that vendors work in this game is that every time you long rest, the vendors refresh their inventories. A lot of the stuff is static, but there are a few things that are random. So like the Ring of Flinging is something that he's always going to have. Gloves of Missile Snaring. These aren't things that we're actively looking for though with our builds, so... Okay, so he doesn't have anything that we want, but we'll go ahead and sell some of this junk to him to clear up some space, get some of the gold off of him. We should be doing this in barter, but I just don't care right now. We don't want to sell the Shaft of the Broken Spear. I'll hold a dagger just in case. That we can get rid of. That we can get rid of. All of these. Common weapons. We'll keep a warhammer just in case we need a blunt weapon for something. Okay. Okay.
Sylvanus be with you.
Alright, let's go talk to Damon.
No helping it. We're exposed now.
How long until Roland shows off his thunder wave?
Depends. How many people are dumb enough to ask?
Looking for steel? I have, well, something close.
Okay. He unfortunately does not have another hand crossbow, which is fine. But then we want Karlak to talk to him.
Karlak incoming.
Thought I sensed an infernal around here. But you aren't from Elturel. What's your story?
I spent a good bit of time in the Hells. Enlisted against my will by the Archdevil Zariel. Same as you, I suppose, if you're from Elturel. The devils were delighted when your city was swallowed up. I thought they had you for keeps. Glad you got out.
I got lucky. It looks like you did too. And you brought some infernal machinery with you.
A little gift from Zariel. Keeps me burning hot.
Very hot by the smell of it. Might be burning out a piston ring or leaking oil. Mind if I take a listen?
Be my guest. But don't get too close or your eyes will melt shut.
Phew! You really are burning up. Whoever put that engine together tried to house metallurgized demono valves inside a Ragnak's alloy casement. Very risky. I might be able to help, but I'd need infernal iron. And a prayer that my hammer will survive the work. That thing isn't meant to operate outside of Ernest. I'm not sure how much longer it'll keep running the way it's going.
Will you be able to turn down the temperature a little? Worried I'm gonna go in for a handshake and singe someone's arm off one of these days.
I'd worry about surviving the night first. But help one, help both. If we can cool you off, it'll stabilize your engine and allow you to touch whomever you please.
Hey, soldier. I think we picked up some of that infernal iron already. What say you? Should I give it to him?
Yes, absolutely. Let's see what he can do.
Please let this work.
The weight of it. And that blaze of chaos. Can't imagine this where my heart should be. Must be quite the experience. Give me just a moment. And I think... have to install it, I'm afraid. I don't think there are thick enough gloves in all the realms to protect from that kind of heat.
That feels good. I'm still burning hot as hell's hole, but I feel less changeable. Cheers, mate.
Pleasure. And as for the heat, I haven't got any solutions now, but I'm not giving up. Could be if the combustion chamber had its own insulation, or if we had some kind of enchanted coolant. Find me again in Baldur's Gate. If I'm worth my salt, I'll have figured something out by then. Take care, Karlak. And hopefully the next time I see you, I'll have something promising to report. Pocket any infernal iron you find along the way,
Okay, so now we can talk to Karlak.
Damon's upgrade didn't cool me down, but it did juice me up. I don't think I've ever felt more powerful.
Okay, and then let's find some evil for you to smack then.
Bring it on.
Okay, so we're still about 1,000 XP away from leveling up, which is unfortunate. Hitting level 4 is going to be pretty huge because it'll open up a few more things that we can somewhat safely do. Then hitting level 5 is a huge power spike for us. So hopefully, this is a tough fight. I don't know if we should be doing this at level 3, but we're gonna give it a shot.
Chicken. No chicken. Tastes like fish.
If we can convince them to join us, we'll be able to use them in a fight and then kill them. But we want to get the intellect item from him for Karlak.
Brothers, look here. I have eyed yet another prize. Fortune favors our bellies. Stranger, be you friend or food. The mark is her measure. Show us the brand of the absolute.
We'll go ahead and do a deception roll. We're going to add guidance. +6, +9, we're not going to use any bardic inspiration, but we probably will for some of these other rolls.
Indeed. How regrettable that your meat must go unsavored. Food? Food. Not food. Friend.
You're quite the articulate ogre.
Am I not astonishing? A robust diet makes for a shrewd mind, you see. I am a gourmand, and you a delicacy. Were I so lucky?
I notice you don't bear a brand of your own.
I've no use for the absolute, or any god. I follow two masters only, gluttony and greed. The goblins understand my appetites. They sate my hunger for gold, and the rest sate my hunger for meat. Boss goblin give gold. We check brand. Good deal. No talk.
Forget goblins, you should be fighting for me.
I am, by all accounts, a student of higher commerce and extortion. Make me an offer. Tempt me.
I'll pay you in the flesh of the fallen. You'll have your fill. Difficulty 20. We have +6, +9. Let's use one of Asterian's bardic inspirations and hope we roll high. Yeah, there we go.
A brilliant notion, and a boon to my aching belly. We have a deal, my tasty kibble. Take my bone horn, One blow and the ground will quake with my family name.
So we'll probably use them in the fight with the gnolls. That way we can take that earlier than we normally would. And the gnolls should be able to help us do enough damage to the ogres that we can finish them off and take the
we will keep close
the headband of intellect from him. We just have to remember to use it. Okay, so let's go ahead and pillage all the things. I think going to the goblin camp and hitting level 4 is probably the smartest play here, because we do have some stuff we want to buy from the goblin camp. So let's do that. Let's loot some of the stuff up here, and then we'll do that. And there is still stuff we can do in the Blighted Village. Actually, let's go piss off Raphael first. Let's do that. And then we'll go to the Goblin Camp. There is a way to trigger Raphael in the Goblin Camp, and I want to make sure that we set up the ability to try to cheese him, whether it works or not. So let's go do that real quick.
I'll give it a shot.
Okay, so we're gonna ungroup Asterion. Asterion is going to sneak over here.
All right. What now? One day I'll catch a break.
Go this way and get into a conversation with Raphael. That is one thing. When you're playing on honor mode, make sure to save every so often. Sorry, I jumped.
Lightly. It outfoxed the cat.
Sorry.
And down came the claw. And that, love, was that. They do know how to write them in Cormier, don't they? Well met, I am Raphael. Very much at your service.
Okay, so we want to switch to Asterion.
Step carefully.
And we are going to shoot him. He's going to disappear. Okay, so what this should do is when we transition from this starting area to the creche, Raphael should show up at our camp. And what we can do is we can cast Silence on him, and he won't be able to disappear. And then we'll be able to attack him. And if we knock him down with non-lethal attacks, down to no health, we should be able to loot him. Okay. We'll see how that works. Might go over well, might not. We'll give it a shot. But once we go down into the temple of Selune, that will trigger him to show up again. So we want to avoid that as much as possible. Okay. Get scrolls. And here is Saza waiting for us. A little bit more XP.
I'll tell the gods what's what.
Well, look who's getting dragged back. And by such high company. How badly did you mess up?
Can it? I know something Ragslin will want to hear.
Yeah? What's that?
I've been in some druid's grove. This one sprang me. Now move over so I can tell Ragslin myself.
Hold on. Where are the raiders?
Dead. Every last one.
Ragslin's other drow friend won't be happy to hear that.
She'll be happy enough when I tell her where them looters is holding up. Let me through.
Go on. I ain't gonna hold up a drow.
Come on. Gotta let a drow true soul know where them looters is. We'll be heroes.
Okay.
These big dogs could guard the place themselves. Let us off the hook.
Hear my voice. Obey my command.
The voice is irresistible. You recognize the overwhelming authority that you've used on others, only infinitely stronger, and turned against you. Your vision clouds, leaving you in a dark, featureless shadowscape. Nothingness in every direction. Then there are 3 figures before you. An armored male elf, exuding power and command. A handsome younger man with a quick, easy smile. And a pale young woman with even paler eyes.
These are my chosen. They speak for me. Aid their search for the prison, and you will be worthy to stand beside them in my presence.
You feel energy pulsing from the artifact, lifting the pain from you, pushing the voice away.
My power grows. My forces gather. The reckoning draws near.
Don't give me that look. I don't know what just happened any more than you do. We should keep going.
Nice one, Shadowheart. That thing in your pocket seems powerful as hell.
Seems that trinket's important. Keep it close.
Trust me, I will. Let's keep going.
Agreed. Okay, we want to go talk to Grat the Trader up here.
Sounds like they've captured themselves a bard.
Welcome, your greatness. I got some good stuff if you're looking to buy.
Let me see what you have. Okay, so let's go ahead and switch to Barter. There is some things we need from him. The gloves of archery we need to pick up. The boots of aid and comfort we need to pick up. Let's see what else there was. The returning pike I would normally pick up, but it's not something we need right now. Okay, so Gloves of Archery is going to go on Asterion. This will help give him proficiency with the weapons that he's going to use and deal an additional damage. This for Shadowheart, when the wearer heals a target, it gains 3 temporary hit points. We don't need that. That's not what we need. Okay. so we'll get the boots of aid and comfort. We'll go ahead and get the gloves of archery. Is there anything we can sell? Yeah, sell a few things here. Two cups. Yes, that's right. We had some rockets here too. Okay.
Been a pleasure, your greatness.
Alright, so let's go ahead and equip those things that we picked up. We will put these on him for now. We do want to keep the gloves of power with him. We give him the hand crossbow also. The boots of aid and comfort go. There we go. So this means that she's going to give 3 temporary hit points when she heals somebody. When she uses a bardic inspiration, they're going to regain hit points. And then she's basically going to give Blade Ward to anybody she heals as well. So slowly building up the items that are going to help her whenever she heals somebody.
With fragulous crown and with scepter abraid, draw Ragslin, short work of the innkeeper made. The inn burnt to ash. The captives were many. Goblin kind had reduced them to cowering filfenny. So raise it, your goblets, and drain them with pride. Draw Ragslin, the true soul, had led you glide.
Bard performance. Continue rhyming. For a soul's not been truer than Ragslin named Drawer. We'll go ahead and add guidance to it. Ooh, is that going to be enough? It's not. That's unfortunate. It's fine.
You! Move off!
Do as she says. Now. Now, where was I?
Wait a tick. That a friend of yours?
Oh, certainly not. What are you doing? I'm busy here.
You lying.
To you? Never. Come, let's continue our ballad. Draw Ragslin, draw Ragslin. I am draw Ragslin. Tumptuous. Draw Ragslin.
You broke him.
Wait. Draw Ragslin. We pray. We.
Come on, pigeon. Back to your cage.
Now look what you've done.
Okay, so he's going to go back to his cage. We're going to go over here and make sure we get the waypoint. We're going to go inside. How far are we away? 674. Okay.
Statue of Seluna. This
Getting
room
closer.
must have been dedicated to her.
We're going to avoid Gut at first.
Seluna. As if mingling with a horde of goblins wasn't bad enough. Let's do what we have to do, then get out of here.
What's the problem?
Seluna's a bad omen. Just look what's befallen her temple. Though, I'll grant it must have been impressive once, in all its profane glory. Until someone raised it. No matter. I'll breathe easier once we're clear of this place.
Let the matter rest.
Oi! Ain't no party in here. Shut it, Graw. Olak cleared us. Got a visitor for the drow, I do. My arse. What's a true soul want with any mate of yours? Private business, that is. Raiding business. But if anyone wants a piss pot guarded, we'll call. Just get your friend branded proper. Right, Sazza? Got better things to do than... No, you don't. Come on, then. Bloody racket. Oh, come on now. They're just having a bit of fun.
Okay, so we're going to bypass Gut. We don't want to start that yet. We want to go this way. We'll talk to Roa.
that the jingle of coin I hear? You've timed it well, my friend. Already turned quite the profit today. So I'm feeling generous.
Your insignia, I've seen it before in the Underdark.
Aye, so you have. There's one place the Zentarim can trade openly, thank the gods. Folk up here like to quiver over right and wrong, until the coin starts clinking anyway. It's just business. If there was money in being good, the Zentarim would be pure as paladins.
Okay, let me see your wares. Okay, so we want to pick up the Bow of Awareness. We want to get that +1 to initiative rolls. Is there anything else I care about picking up here? I don't think so. Nope. Okay. All right. And we are going to equip that on
Pleasure.
our Tav, so that way she has a +1 initiative. All right, and then we're gonna go this way. Jump across. Okay, we have Asterion, lockpick. Once again, +10, and he has a +9, so not really that big of a deal. Nat 20 anyways. Go in. All right, once again, we are going to ungroup everybody.
What a charmer.
No one stopped me yet.
And we are going to... Everybody is going to hide. Asterion is going to go up. We're going to... Why are you not hiding? Do that. Have it drop on her.
Your violence hasn't gone unnoticed. It's about to be returned in kind.
Okay. So, because Asterion is the only one in combat right now, we are going to position everybody around to get in the fight as well. We're going to put her here. That way we can Eldritch Blast. We are going to go ahead and put Hexblade's Curse on. And then we're going to bring Karlach up.
Whisper mode.
And we're going to see if we can frighten. That way she can't move.
Cloak and dagger, my favorite.
And we are just going to Vicious Mockery. So Vicious Mockery will make it to where I think she has disadvantage. Is that what it is? Yeah, disadvantage on the next attack roll. And then since he still has an attack, we are going to shoot. Which missed, which is unfortunate, but we're going to keep him up here. So frightened, which means she can't move. Disadvantage on her attack roll. So attack, critical hit, which is nice. We are going to Vicious Mockery again. Saved that time, unfortunately.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Can you get up there? You cannot. So we'll Eldritch Blast again. Still frightened. We are going to move her up, though.
Forever, pal.
And we're just going to... Actually, we're going to Bone Chill in case she tries to heal. I don't know if she can heal, but just in case. Alright, so we get another attack. 11 damage, which is nice. Alright, we're going to use Cloud of Daggers. So the way Cloud of Daggers works, and the reason it's so good in a lot of these encounters, is it makes it to where at the start of every turn, and any enemy that moves through it will automatically take damage from it. And now being able to use Booming Blade means they're going to take damage from that, and then if they move out of it, it's also going to deal an additional 1d8 thunder damage when they move.
Let's cook your fire, baby.
Okay, so take the damage. I didn't take thunder damage, it didn't look like. Maybe I just didn't notice it. Okay, then one thing we want to make sure we do is because it's a concentration spell, we need to make sure we turn off the Clouded Daggers because it can deal damage to us. Okay, so we got camp supplies.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
We're looking at about 600 more experience.
Something over there.
Get the pouch. Some extra gold, which will all be handy. Okay, and this is a Amulet of Misty Step, so that is very good. We are going to actually put that on Asterion for now, and we'll just give this to her, I guess. Doesn't really matter. We'll go ahead and pick up, or read the recipe. So reading the recipe unlocks the recipe for us. And get a basic poison, a padlock key, some extra gold, some potions to sell.
No traps, please.
Okay, and then there's a hole in the wall here that we will utilize the Disguise Self spell for later. This is where we're going to get a lot of barrels for taking out the Hobgoblin.
What's that?
Mostly because I absolutely hate that fight. Okay, and we are going to do this puzzle because I think we get experience for doing the puzzle instead of just lockpicking it. Okay, so we want to do 1, 2, 3. So what we want to do is we want to get all of these black ones onto this one tile. And then do this 3 times. I may have done this once or twice. Okay, there we go. Yeah, 35 experience. So it's not a ton, but once again, all the experience that we can get is worthwhile. There's a logbook here. I think we get XP for reading this. Yep. And then we're going to go down.
Goblins are such vile little parasites.
Okay, we get some XP just from coming down here also, which is fantastic.
Unfortunately.
All right, we'll grab some of these barrels too. We do need Asterion though to lockpick. I should actually put his gloves back on. So if we fail this, we'll put the gloves back on. I think that's a fail. Yeah. Okay. We should have more than enough lockpick kits though. Yeah, we got 17. All right. Let's put the gloves back on. Just lockpick again. So now we have plus 11 to 14. Yeah, that'll get us there. Okay. That up.
Something over there.
Okay, we got the perception check there. We'll lockpick this again. Or lockpick this, not again. Okay, gonna open the stone wall. So we want to open this, pick up the helmet. We don't want to just walk up to it though. This is
Be careful.
traps.
There are traps about.
Lockpick it. So I don't think Shadowheart can wear that yet, but she is going to wear it for a little while. Let me check. Shadowheart. Armor. Light and shields. Okay, so it won't be till next level till we can put that on her. So we do really want to make sure we can hit level 4. Which we are still 400 away. Which is fine. We're going to try to get some XP from the Minotaur here. And then we'll go get Falar because that's going to be the main weapon for our Tav for a little while. Actually, for quite a while. I think we can get XP from this if we can be the one that kills it. But being the one that kills it is very difficult. We just have to wait till this thing beats it down and then go into turn-based mode and see if we can... It's got 29, 22, 13... Okay. Let's go into turn-based mode. Has 11 hit points left. 3 hit points.
Come on, let's go. La la la.
Look here, thou tree-loving
Okay.
A long way to go still.
Let's try Dissonant Whispers. That's only 45. 45. 70. Okay, let's do that. 7. Okay, so we got 75 experience for killing the Minotaur, which is fantastic. So that puts us under 400. So we can exit turn-based mode.
Got to keep moving.
Unfortunately, if these kill it, we don't get the experience for it. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay. So let's head down here. So we got to be careful. There are 2 other Minotaurs over this way, and the Bulette spawns down here. And I have had very bad experiences with the Bulette spawning down there. So we do have to be careful. So let's open this up. And then the spectator fight is right outside this window. So lots of very scary things right around here that we want to try to avoid right now. There are a lot of barrels around here. We will pick up for Barrelmancy at some point. But I want to get Falar Aluv. Said is going to be a huge
Can feel it with every breath.
boon. Yeah, there's the Bulette.
Better not get buried down here.
A slender drow blade impales the stone before you, keeping a silent vigil.
We're going to do religion, or these are both bad. Let's guidance. Let's bardic inspiration. Not enough. That's unfortunate. We were close.
You can't recall anything this esoteric. There are too many rituals about swords to count.
Let's take another bardic inspiration and try it. Okay.
It feels like you're warring with 10 people for the blade, but with another hard yank, the weapon slips free from the stone.
Okay, so Falar Aluv is a fantastic weapon for our Tav. And the reason is that when you have it equipped, which let's go ahead and bind it to us so we get our charisma base. So it has the ability to do melody, which gives us 2 different actions that we can take with it. Let me show you. So we can either sing or shriek with it. And what shriek does, which is what we'll be using most often, is any enemy within earshot is going to take more damage. So it's a very, very good weapon for our Tav. But we're done down here for now. Definitely too dangerous to be down here. So let's go back up. We'll free Volo, and then we'll do the fight to free Halsin. that's probably where we're going to end this episode of the Bards. We're not going to take out any of the main 3 today. We'll do that next week. So we'll run our little butts all the way back through here. Okay, so we'll hop back over. Actually, can we destroy this? Let me see if I can destroy this from here. It's too far. So the war drums will aggro the whole camp if if we let it. So got to be very, very careful. Oh, I want to still avoid gut. We want to go free Volo.
What's up for discussion? Don't go bothering my pigeon. He's mine.
Do you have plans for this pigeon?
Keep him safe. Listen to him coo. Till I gets hungry or some such. What's it to ya?
I was admiring him. I've like one of my own.
Catch one on your own.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
He looks sick. Let's give a guidance bonus.
Take him for a joke, why don't ya? And don't let the lads snatch him up. No, tell him what they'll do to him. Bring him back when he's all tuckered out. Here's the key. Pigeon's all yours.
Ah, my friend, we can speak freely. I'm in no hurry to take my turn on that spit out front. Perhaps you'd be so kind as to unlock this cage?
You're Volo, right? I've read your work.
Oh, an individual of some learning, I see. You're quite right. Volothamp Gedam, realm-renowned author, auteur, and tastemaker at your service. Well, I will be at your service once I've been freed from this ensconcement. Speaking of which...
All right, I'll get you out.
Bless you, my friend. I'll wait nicely, but please don't tarry. Aha! I knew I could count on you, my friend. We mustn't tarry, but I'd hate for our friendship to end here. Please, won't you meet me once we've both slipped the goblin yoke?
Go to my camp, we'll talk there.
Smashing! Soon, my friend. Soon we can share a flagon of something liquid and a tale of daring do. I'll slip away when the coast is clear. See you soon, my friend. I simply can't wait to pick your brain!
All right, I'll go ahead and pick up all the food. We'll go this way. What are we looking at? 264. I don't think that's going to be enough with this one fight, but we're going to try.
Do you think the dwarf is ready yet?
Okay, let's try to position a little bit.
I'm ready.
Hey, good looking.
All right, let's keep Karlak back here. Let's put Shadowheart here. Let's put Asterion up here. Let's see if we can keep him out of combat. Okay.
Still alive, so that's progress. I need a quick word.
See? It squealed!
Okay, this is gonna be the last thing we do for this episode.
Keep your hands steady, 3.
Stop them! Free me!
Again! Make it squeal again.
The hells are you doing?
We're juicing it up. The beast came in here with those robbers, killed Dink and Mince too. Boss is thinking of serving it to the wargs.
And it makes funny noises. We made it squeal. Look, you'll see. Give me that rock. I'll show ya.
How about a taste of your own medicine?
Time for blood!
Okay. Oh, unfortunately, Asterion got put into combat. That's fine. We'll go ahead and shoot here. I forgot to put the gloves back on him, and we need to run him down this way, away from them. Okay, we will take her. Let's go ahead and Booming Blade this one. That's unfortunate. See if we can knock her down. She saved. That's also unfortunate. Okay. Let's do Cloud of Daggers right here. And then let's do yeah, it's just 2 fishes, 1 break. Okay. Okay, we can't let these 2 get away. That's the main thing that we cannot let them get away. Because if these 2 get away, they are going to go tell the guards outside, and it's going to start a riot, and we need to make sure that doesn't happen. Okay, the cave spider will disappear once we kill this guy, and he is almost dead. So we are going to go over here. Eldritch Blast him. Oh, I didn't. Are you freaking kidding me? All right. Hold on. Slashing Flourish.
Fuck yeah.
Let me see if I can get... it's going to do both of them. All right. Put them both to sleep. Too many hit points. Too many hit points. All right, we'll put them both to sleep. It's not really what I wanted to do with her turn, but get her out of the grease, at least. Okay. I think we still take the chance at an attack of opportunity, which is unfortunate, but I really need to be able to Slashing Flourish. Kill both of these 2. Oh, we missed one. Heal himself, and then we'll have Shadowheart heal him also. And I'm just gonna do Vicious Mockery. See if we can get that off. There we go. All right, spider goes away. Move her out of the way. Okay. This guy's gonna dash over here to try to pull the lever. So we're going to go Booming Blade him. Okay. Harlack. What do you add? 5. Perfect.
Can't give up.
It's 1 hit point, so it's Vicious Mockery. Excellent.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
The dance macabre. Keep them
Go over here, see if we can shoot him. Okay.
That's more blood. Tactical.
Nice. Okay, so the wargs are going to try to break out. What are we looking at? Still 200. It's unfortunate. I was hoping that we could hit level 4 after this fight. Oh, the nice thing is I can just take pop shots at him. Back up a little bit. We're going to have her stop concentrating on Clouded Daggers. There's no enemy's going to just run into him at this point. Let's go over here. Are we close enough? Nope. Okay.
Over there.
Okay. Leave Halson in front of them. Though, we can go up and some damage in.
Let's spill some blood.
Alright. None of our people are going to be able to hit him from there, so...
What's this?
She might be able to, actually. Shield. Booming Blade. Attack. Okay.
Let's end this.
Let's just shoot. Just better chance of that.
Kill the dead. Twice over.
Alright. So we'll talk to Halson.
Pardon the viscera. One should cherish all of nature's bounty, but goblin guts are quite far down the list. Not only do you speak with a bear, but you free it too? A true friend of nature. Or perhaps a lunatic. Either way, I owe thanks. I am the druid Halson.
I've been to the Emerald Grove. It's in danger.
I foolishly left it vulnerable to this rabble. There's work to be done. That look in your eyes. I've seen it before. Are you feeling all right? Oak Father preserve you, child. You're infected, aren't you? The Mind Flayer's spawn. But something's different. You're aware of the monster inside you. You don't bow to the Absolute like the true souls do. How is this possible?
I don't know.
It's no coincidence that you found me here, I'll wager. You're after a cure for this parasite. I've been studying these parasites for a while now. Ever since I discovered these so-called true souls are infected with them. Someone is using very powerful magic to modify these tadpoles. They're using them to exert control over the infected. I'm sorry to say, I can't undo that magic, which means I can't cure you. But that doesn't mean I can't help. I didn't find what I came here for, a way to remove the tadpoles, but I found the next best thing. I found out where they come from. That must be where these enchantments are placed on them. And it's where you'll find your cure.
So this is all for nothing.
Patience. I can't just snap my fingers. But I know where the solution almost certainly lies. I overheard that the cultists are sending all of their captives to Moonrise Towers. Innocents go in, true souls come out. Given that all of these true souls are infected, it has to be the source for this magic. If you want to find a cure, you must head there and discover how the tadpoles are being manipulated.
At least I know what to do now, thank you.
Wait, I could help you find a cure. But I need to settle matters here first. I've no right to ask more of you. But if you could help me, I'd be free to join your journey to Moonrise. I cannot allow these butchers to threaten my grove. The natural order must be protected.
Alright, how do I help?
My thanks. If you prevail, I'll owe you the debt of a lifetime. Rare is the beast that survives decapitation. Help me eliminate the Drow Minthara, the Hobgoblin Draw Ragslin, and that perversion of a priestess, Gut. They are the ones holding these parasites together. Remove them, and nature will cure itself.
I'll deal with this, you get to
There is
safety.
no safety. Not while this rot festers. Once it is cut out, once the grove is secure, then I shall leave.
Alright, wait here till
May
it's done.
Sylvanas guide your hand. Focus on the leaders. That's all it will take to restore the balance here.
Okay, so that's where we are going to end it. We're gonna short rest, just so we get hit points back. Next time, we will start working on hitting level 4, and then clearing all the other stuff out that we haven't done yet. So let's save it. Alright, so hopefully you all enjoyed that, and we'll be back next week for some more Bardic Tales through Faerun. Have a good one, everybody. Keep it cheesy.